Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with our Mauler account and we are ready to do some summons. 21,000 diamonds already. We're into chapter 30, as you see 30-12 right there. So looking at our Mauler account, very, very powerful. We have to see who we're building next. Titus, we just got up to Ascended in the last video. Not doing a campaign push today, but we're going to go ahead and do all of our summons. Pulled a absolute crazy amount of cards out of this event, all faction specific rare cards. So we pulled almost 90 cards, just short. I believe I did 9 of the 10 pulls on just Mauler cards. Just like all the faction accounts, we did the exact same. So looking here, I'm thinking Cetrana, but we only have 2 copies. Entendre, we have 2. Dres, we only have 2. So we're going to have to see who we get here. We have quite a bit of fodder. We do have enough for a Legendary Plus. We could do Savius down there. But let's go ahead and get into the summons and see what we get. We also got to look at Taylene. Taylene is being built on all the faction accounts. We need 4 copies of her, which is good. So 4 more copies and Taylene will be all the way to Ascended. So here are the faction specific cards going for the Maulers. Let's see who we get. I'm hoping it is Cetrana. Cetrana is the one which we get Sophia. Sophia's already maxed out, which is okay because that will provide essentially more fodder for the account. And our second pull here is a copy of K-Sauce. K-Sauce is almost completely done as well. I believe he is almost at 5 stars. Skarath, I think we have at 5 stars. Skarath is already at 5 stars, so no reason to pull another copy of Skarath out of here. So we'll actually go with Flora because Skarath is already maxed out at this point. So, all right, let's get into the summons. 28 faction scrolls, 38 regular, 300 companion points. In the Stargazer, we have 29 pulls, need 4 copies of Taylene. So copy number 1 gives us no Taylene copy. Pull number 2 is just a Mauler card, which is okay. I'm happy with the Mauler card. This one will actually swap to our Maulers here. The Mauler wish list does pretty much stay the same. I'm trying to get these heroes maxed out to 5 stars. We are very, very close with getting a lot of them either up to Ascended. We need more copies of Cetrana, Entendre, and Dres. Titus, of course, Ascended, and Verk is almost completely done as well. So hopefully we can pull a couple elites here, which the first one gives us an elite. We're getting a lot of Maulers out of here, and there is Entendre, or Antandra, however the pronunciation is where you're at. All right, so that gives us a couple more red chests there, as well as some primordial emblems. Companion points. Got a little bit of a lower rate for summons, but if you're pulling elites out of here, very, very good. So 3 in total, which is just a bunch of rare cards. Summons, we still have 1. So this account actually has 4 chances to get 1 hero. Who do we need? Let's look really quick and see who we need. I'm thinking K-Sauce, we need 1 copy because we just pulled a copy of him. So you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll summon K-Sauce. Just for the simple fact that we will do 1 pull here. Get a copy of K-Sauce because remember, he is not in the wish list. So if we can pull 1 copy of him, which of course it's going to take us 3 full summons. So there's our other copy of Entendre. It looks like we got another Elite plus Flora. A little bit more food there. And the final copy here for K-Sauce. Boom, there it is. All right, so very, very nice. So that will actually allow us to drop him in here, and that will take him to 5 stars. So now out of here, we just have Titus and we have Verk. All the other heroes at this point are at 5 stars right now. So definitely making some progression with our 5-star heroes, which a copy of Cetrana, very, very nice. She was the one that we're hoping for. She is the one that I would like to build. Another elite right there, which is a copy of Lucius. Such a solid tank for early game, mid game, even going into late game. Very, very strong with the shield and the tank ability. Just needs damage mitigation. That's the big thing that Lucius is really lacking, is just the damage mitigation. So another elite right there. Hopefully it is a Mauler. It is Oden. Oden built on the Graveborn account. If you haven't seen the power that he holds, it is absolutely crazy how strong Oden is. Another elite right there is a copy of Drez. Very nice. And our final pull, just a couple more rares. But that is a lot more emblems there. Fortunately, we didn't get lucky with any copies of Taylene, but that gives us Cetrina and that gives us Drez. And a little bit more food. All right. So on this one, I'm thinking we have a lot of copies of Brutus, though. I think Brutus would be pretty good for the Mauler Tower. And we have quite a bit of food. Look at the 5-star heroes we have on this account. Absolutely crazy. And Verk is almost done as well. Kind of torn between Drez, because Drez we need 2 more copies, which essentially we can do the desired summons for them pretty soon. But you know what? Javid loves Brutus. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build Brutus. Brutus is a hero a lot of people have kind of put to the back burner, but very, very strong. His immunity shield, very strong as well. And I can really use another tank. We've been using Inoki for a while, but having another solid tank will be very, very strong for the account, especially with the immunity that he brings. So that'll bring him to Mythic, so just a little bit more food. There is his signature item. Just a little bit more food, and we will be able to get him up to Ascended with a star and continue building him. Drez, again, almost, or excuse me, not Drez. Drez we need a couple more copies of, but Verk is almost completely done to add more 5-stars. And essentially within the next couple weeks, we're just going to start putting heroes in here that are food. We're running out of Mauler heroes. We're going to have to start putting in essentially food heroes. So looking at the wish list, Cetren is in there right now. And I'm thinking, you know what, since we got Brutus Ascended, or you know what, let's put Brutus in there. Even though he's not Ascended, Cetrina we will build, but I want to see what Brutus can do, and I want to see him with some furniture. Have a ton of summons here when it comes to furniture. First legendary pull. Red little twinkle there. Hopefully it is Brutus's furniture. It is Brutus. I want to see what the tank can do. Again, a lot of people really dog Brutus, but I want to see on a Mauler account fully maxed out what Brutus can do. The big reason for building the Mauler accounts, of course, there's another copy for Verk, is to see the Maulers that nobody plays. The big reason why I did that was a lot of heroes like Brutus, Verk, Scrath, a lot of heroes that players never use. I wanted to see another copy there for Titus. And we should get a couple red cards out of here. So I'm really, really hoping another red twinkle there, which is a copy of, there we go, another copy for Taylene. And back-to-back red furniture, which gives us another piece for Scrag. So that gives us 2 red cards. Let's go ahead and drop them in the optimization. So I don't think we have anyone close enough to max out with 7 of 9. We got a lot that are close. 4 of them are 5 of 5. Mitsu a little bit lower. We are definitely close the next couple weeks, again, getting some of these heroes completely maxed out, which would be awesome. Scrag, I want to see maxed out. Namisu, I want to see maxed out, as well as Brutus. I would love to see Brutus absolutely built. So let's go ahead. We should have more than enough resources to build up a signature item. Restores 15% of Brutus's max health after the ability Last Gasp is used. So give him a big heal. 30% of his max health is restored for the +10 signature item. And of course, Last Gasp is extended for 1 second. So we'll get him all the way up to a +20 signature item. Javid has never steered me wrong. That's why when he said to build Brutus, we did. Gorvo, Oden, always built the heroes. So the final one, once the ability Last Gasp has ceased, Brutus will receive an additional shield that is able to mitigate damage equal to 50% of his max health for 5 seconds. Very, very strong there. So essentially for his survivability as a tank, we will go ahead and get him up as far as we can. And look at his life leech. That gives him 12 life leech. That's pretty strong. Even though it seems relatively low, that gives him a plus 26 signature item. Wow, Brutus, I absolutely love how he looks. The first skin we got, absolutely amazing. All right, guys, so that will do it for the Mauler team 30-12. We'll go ahead and push this a little bit later this week, but we have one final account to do the summons, which is the Lightbearer account. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the summons. So here we are on the Lightbearer account. 30-1 is where we left off last time, 17,000 diamonds. Looking at the Lightbearer team, continuing to build this team. We're working on Rain right now. We do have enough copies to go ahead and get her to Ascended. Quite a bit of food out of the Battle of Blood event with the Warrior's Glory. We chose all food for all of the faction accounts. So we're going to build Rain, and then we are going to look at Thane. So Thane is actually going to be the next one we're going to build. Hendrik, we haven't really gotten too many copies of. We only have 2 there. But Thane, we are going to focus on and continue to put some of these heroes to 5 stars, as well as leveling up their signature item. So let's go ahead. We'll do our summons here. We got 2 cards for getting into chapter 30. Hoping that we get a couple more copies of heroes that we do not have, such as Thane. There we go. So another copy of Thane right off the bat, which is very good because we are going to build him pretty soon. Second one is Rigby. Rigby we can still add some more stars to, so that is very, very well. There we go. We got another copy of Rigby, so look at that. There is Cecilia. Cecilia is maxed out. Another 5-star hero, completely maxed out. Rigby, we will add another star to. Still waiting for his furniture. Hopefully we can pull a couple more copies and get his furniture up a little bit higher. So for the Lightbearers in general, we can make a little bit more food here to go ahead and get Legendary with Movis. We'll go Legendary Plus. That will be the food there for Rain. Then we also do have enough to take her up to Ascended and adding 1 star to her. So that gives us 11 Ascended Lightbearer heroes at this point. Don't have any more food, but Thane is still there. So we can actually drop her out of the wish list, which we got her out of the wish list. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ascended heroes already maxed out 5 stars. Absolutely phenomenal as we continue to build up these heroes. We even have a couple of these heroes already Ascended and add a couple stars. So we'll just continue to add. We have quite a few scrolls here, and we're also still looking for Taylene. Taylene on this account has been very, very lacking. She is only at Mythic, so we do need a lot more copies of her to actually get her up a little bit higher, and there is another copy. That should take her to Mythic Plus. Even though we only had 1 pull, that should take her to Mythic Plus right there. Some of the faction accounts have already fixed her or completed her up to Ascended. Boom, there we go to Mythic Plus. So let's go ahead, we'll get into the summons. We'll do the faction summons first. Remember, all of the resources right now we are saving for Ainz and Albedo, which are coming pretty soon, have a little bit less than 3 weeks, and we'll be able to pick them up. Triple elites, look at that. Triple Lightbearer elites. Rain, that's another star for Rain and a Rigby. Possibly could be another star for Rigby. That is a way to build the Lightbearers. Look at that. Double Rain. Very, very cool to see. All right, so we got 1 companion summon here, which just gives us a couple more rare cards. We still have one summon here. Let's see what we need, essentially. So there is Taylene, which Rain will add another star to. I want to see, we're going to use the desired summons. I just want to see who we can go ahead and build, and that should be Taylene to Mythic Plus. So with building Thane, we're going to focus on Thane because we have 1 more copy there. So we'll still need 1 additional copy to get him up with food all the way to Ascended. All right, so let's drop Thane in here really quick since we know Cecilia is already maxed out. And I'm not sure why it doesn't say that she's maxed, but that's okay. It might be because she is the desired hero. So there we go. So there is Thane. We'll do 1 quick summon for him here. right off the bat. Very, very nice. Pulled a copy of Thane. So that is our summons. 5 more days till the reset. All right, so we got quite a few summons still remaining. Hopefully we can pull some Lightbearer heroes double off the bat. And it is a copy of Silas. There's the Silas unlock. Definitely one of the best support Graveborns, or the only support Graveborn. But since he has been implemented, building him on the Graveborn account, very, very powerful. I am absolutely impressed with his performance overall. If you have not built Silas, build Silas and Mortis. Very, very strong support heroes. Another elite right there, which is Rain. We might be able to add another star to Rain. Seems like Lilith is really looking for us to build these Lightbearers today with the RNG summons that we've gotten. Another elite right there. Could it be a Rain? It is a Scrag. Very, very nice. And our final is another elite. That is a ton of elite cards there. It is Rain. That is crazy, crazy amount of pulls for Rain. If we get another Rain out of here, I'm going to be shocked out of this single card, because that adds another star to Rain. It's probably going to be one of the fastest heroes that I've ever maxed out if this is a copy of Rain. It is Rigby, not too bad. So I believe that might give us another. All right, so another star there. And I believe that does give us another star for Rigby. Wow, so that is a lot of very, very fast progression. I mean, taking Rigby to 3 stars, taking Rain to 3 stars. So she went essentially from Mythic to 3 stars in that very, very short amount of period. We have the other piece for Thane there. Just need 2 more copies and some food, and we can actually get him up to Ascended. And we're going to continue building all of these heroes to 5 stars. So let's go ahead. We'll hit up the Oak Inn. Continue to build the furniture for these heroes. Again, hoping that we get a couple more copies for Rigby. We have 2. As long as we get the 3 set bonus for him, it'll be pretty good. With a couple more cards, Cecilia needs some more cards. She's at 6. We don't have any on the table right now. So essentially, we're just going to stick with this list. We're going to stick with these until they are maxed out to 9 of 9. Then we will look at substitutions and swapping out heroes to continue building all of the Lightbearers until they are completely maxed out, 9 of 9 across the Lightbearer faction and in its entirety. So our first piece here, which is another piece for Lucius, he is definitely getting close as well. Might take a couple more months to get them all maxed out, but furniture, it doesn't seem like we're having very good luck on. So we only got 1 piece, 2 more pulls from another red card there. But that was it. We just got the 1 piece for Lucius, which takes him to 5. So a lot of heroes definitely getting close to being maxed out, but still definitely have some improvements. We have a lot at 3s, pretty much everyone but Rigby. Rigby we still need a copy for, but a lot at 3s, couple at 5s, 1 at 6. So we are building the furniture for the Lightbearers. All right, guys, so that will do it for the team today. Let's look at Rain and check out the signature item real quick. I think we built it to a +20. We're going to keep it at a +20 right now. The +20 here is really, really good. The +30, not really too impressive. +20 for Rain is really all that you need with having her built, but you do need her furniture. Her 3 set bonus furniture does give you a 30% damage increase after 3 seconds of battle. Very, very strong when it comes to boss battles, especially in the AE. Very strong for the support class. So having her furniture is a priority, which we can drop her in as soon as we get another hero to 9 of 9. So guys, that will do it for the summons. That will do it for the Lightbearers. All the faction accounts have been summoned. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.